this is the fundamentals of Basic 3. Compared with Basic 1 and Basic 3, Basic 2 rather, Basic 3 is the quantum leap forward. With Basic 1 and 2, you have only the front stance, and you have only the down block and the high block. With Basic 3, we introduce a new block as well as 2 new stances. First, let's address the stances. We have for the first time a sideways facing stance called the back stance. With the front stance, we have 70% of our weight here, 30% here. I've never gotten a scale or anything, but that's approximately what it should be, 70, 30. Also, the toes are straight forward because the feet are apart. In a back stance, the feet are in a straight line, the tummy's to the side. It's more of a formalized fighting stance. Still, just like with any other form, it's not the actual stance you would take, but it's a formalized, kind of a squared off version of what you would do in actuality. So let's take a look at the back stance. With the back stance, since your feet are in a line, one foot has to be perpendicular to the other in an L shape. So this foot here is facing this way. The front foot is facing straight forward like an L. So if you start here in an L and you go 1, 2, 3 foot widths forward, then bend both knees. This is closer to the middle, about 60% of the weight on the back leg, about 40% of the weight here. Tummy is straight to the side. Back stance. So the back stance this way, your spine should actually shift. There's a horse stance, spine in the middle. Back stance this way, spine shifts here. Horse stance, back stance this way, the spine shifts here. Feet in an L, 60-40. Feet in an L, 60-40. Now let's look at the horse stance. Almost the same as the back stance, except we're 50-50 and both feet are straight forward as if they were in the stirrups of a, you guessed it, horse saddle. So you're sitting like this on a saddle, your center is right in the middle. In this particular form, we're punching to the side of the horse stance like so. There are some forms where you operate in the front of the horse stance. Regardless, the tummy is straight this way, in line with both feet. The weight's right in the middle, 50-50. Now let's look at the new techniques of Basic 3, the first of which is the outside block. It's executed from a back stance, and the arm that blocks goes in a circle this way. Toward you, that circle is this way. So if I've got a punch or an attack coming here, rather than trying to stop the attack, I'm hitting the attack from the side. It's a very common mistake to bring the block this way, which would of course do nothing except for back fist whatever's attacking me. So we want to put the blocking hand underneath and come around the outside of this arm so that we make the maximum size circle. The blocking hand underneath this arm around the outside so we get a maximum circle. So then I block this way, underneath, around the outside. I block this way, underneath, and around the outside. In either case, the hand in the back should be such that the elbow is hidden by the fist. It's very common to see this, a lazy backhand. This is wrong. Instead of here, it should be here. Elbow hidden behind the fist, back here. Elbow hidden behind the fist. What you should feel is your back muscles crunched, your chest muscles stretched. Outside block. Finally, there's the horse stance punch. This is really cool because you're committing your weight completely forward. So as you come forward, you should think like a snake. You move the entire coil forward, and at the last minute, you let everything untwist and punch. Again, with the sideways punch, this arm shouldn't be lazy like this, but the elbow should be hidden behind the fist like so. Thank you very much for watching the fundamentals of Basic 3.